There's a franchisee called Soweva Company. They own 3 McDonald's restaurants in Virginia. Those 3 restaurants are being sued for sexual harassment, racism, and racially based mass firings. The complaint says, quote, that some of the workers, there are 9 African American and 1 Latino worker, say that they were harassed by supervisors who, quote, often complained that there are too many black people in the store, called African American workers bitch, ghetto, and ratchet, called Hispanic workers dirty Mexican, disciplined black employees for rule infractions that were forgiven when committed by white employees, inappropriately touched female employees on their legs and buttocks, sent female employees sexual pictures, and solicited sexual relations from female employees.
I don't even know. Racism and sexism. I'm loving it. Actually, if you're watching the stream, the best part about it is that I had to actually do the nameplates, the segment plates today, and so the nameplate is literally serving racism because I'm a dick.
Over 10 billion served, sir. Over 10 billion served.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
And so the interesting part about this is that apparently they went that the folks went to McDonald's corporate and asked them like, hey, the hell, they're doing wacky things, and McDonald's corporate's like, oh, you should talk to your boss.
Yeah.
Which is, how do you, I'm not clear on franchising, and when I was having a conversation in the production meeting earlier, I was trying to figure out so as a franchise, if I own a franchise, yes, I know that the owners can do things like tell me yes or no for certain like branding things, like what we can order and stuff like that. But can they tell me to hire someone back? Can they force you to do something like that? I'd love to know what the rules and regulations are, because if McDonald's actually has the power on that, then it's is McDonald's doing an internal investigation on one of their franchises right now? Because if it's not, now this becomes a bigger thing. Now this is not just the local franchisor who's being a douche. This is also now McDonald's corporate, who apparently thinks this is not that big a deal.
Well, what's interesting, I'm not sure the answer to that particular question, but I do know that there was a recent case that is changing the law about franchisee-franchisor relations. So it used to be that if you were a franchisee, let's say, you bought a McDonald's here and you were doing some really illegal shit, and then your employees sued you, they could only sue you. They couldn't sue McDonald's corporate. But there is a recent case that has said that people who have been wronged by a franchisee can actually sue corporate. So that means that if these employees win, and for example, the franchisee is judgment proof, they don't have any money to pay, they can go after McDonald's for that payment. So I imagine, and I'm actually going to research this because I'm interested to know, I imagine that means that McDonald's is going to want to get involved, a little bit more involved in what their franchisees are doing, because it's going to cost them money when they fuck up.
I just imagine the franchise owner walking into his office, and there's there's a dude already sitting there, and he just sees like a cigarette, and a chair, the back of a chair, and a cigarette, smoking from the top, and he's like, "Why are you in my office?" And he just turns around, and it's Ronald McDonald in a black suit, like, "The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? This is my money. You don't fuck with my money." They call me R. Donald.
Really?
R. Mickey D, son. You don't know about me. It's like I will set this on fire. Do not make me call Grimace. If I call Grimace, some shit's going down. Grimace just did a bid. He just got out, son. And Grimace don't give a fuck. Grimace is ride or die. Hamburglar? Yeah. Where your wife at right now?
What? Why do you keep asking where people's wives are? Where your wife at?
I feel like that's like just like what you call it, a peek into like my criminality. If I was a criminal, I would because I feel like if you're a criminal, you have to listen. I'm taking my cues for being a horrendous asshole from Kim Jong Il and Kim Jong Un or whatever, because they will take your family. Yeah. Like in North Korea, you do some ish, they will just take. Why are we cutting to that scene when we're talking about North Korea? Thank you, Emily, on the director's table. No, they will take your family. If you do something wrong, like defectors, talk some smack, they will take you, they will take your family, take your cousins or stuff like that. So in my mind, I'm like, no, that's not about it. If someone really wanted to do something to me, the thing they do, it's like Where's Emily right now? I'm like, and I freak out. They're like, no, yeah, that's the response. And so that's why, if right there, Elon James White, criminal, where your wife at?
Why don't you take your cues from the mafia? In the mafia, they're really respectful of family. Like, if you fuck up, we can kill you, but we're not going to mess with the family.
That's lovely. That's not how I'm going to roll. If all of a sudden, Aaron, you understand what I'm saying?
My crime syndicate, because I'm leaving families out of it.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be very, very hands off. It would just be more so people's bank statements. The electricity would go off. Cars would be missed. Cars wouldn't start. Things like that. It'd just be weird. I would be more and more likely to have men inside your house just looking at you. I wouldn't do anything, but like you'd be making dinner, and all of a sudden somebody would help you chopping tomatoes.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm talking about. See, to me, that works. But Aaron, where your girlfriend at right now? Exactly. Also, you're like, wait, what? You're at that moment, like, wait, what? What are you asking me?
I wouldn't be. I hate to say it, but that would cost me my girlfriend because I'd be like, "What is this? A movie? What are you doing? What is this? Empire? What are you talking about?"
Exactly. Think of me as a baby powder McGee. Which is what I now have decided that's Terrence Howard, because he looks like he smells like baby powder and regret.
And regret.
Like just like this, a baby and a little MBO, like the combination of all that together, like just mixed in one. I feel like that's what Terrence Howard smells like. What? Am I wrong? Do you really think that? Do you see Terrence Howard? Do you think like just great smelling, nice guy?
I don't necessarily think he smells like BO, but maybe you know.
And baby powder, because I feel like he's trying to cover it up. And he thinks he smells cool, but it's just like,
just a little bit off.
You smell like Albie Shore's career.
Oh no!
Really? Did I get an awe from the production desk?
That ain't right.
Albie Shore has not been relevant for 25 years, and you're like, why are you
messing with Al?
Huh?
Why are you messing with Al?
He's off on your own, girl.
Oh Lord. Moving on. We are moving on.
Doing it up on your own, girl.